You know, it's not too late to start setting up your financial goals for 2021. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you what I have found to be the best way to set financial goals. So if you haven't already, let's get setting up your financial goals for 2021. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha. So before we get to talking about the best way that you can set your financial goals for 2021 and beyond, we are first going to have to set a foundation for financial goal setting. That is to understand that there are only 3 categories of financial goals out there. Yes, only 3. So whatever financial goals you're going to have or you're going to be wanting to set for the future, they only fall into these 3 categories. And one more thing, I use timestamps in my videos. So if you want to skip through like 1, 2, 3 or whatever part of my video, you can do so by using the timestamps that are in the description box below. So let's get started. So the 3 categories of financial goals are: number 1, make money; number 2, manage money; and number 3, multiply money. So how you make your money is entirely up to you. But I pray and I hope that it is through honest means, and that you realize that working with your mind gets you paid more than working with your physical bodies, which is why you see laborers and people who are laying brick by brick to construct a building are not getting paid as much as the engineers who are deciding which wire goes where. So the financial goal in point number 1 is to make money. And how you make your money, as we said, is totally up to you, but 2 things are important. You're going to need to plan and you're going to need to give yourself time. So without a plan, you're essentially planning to fail. And if you aim at nothing, chances are you are going to hit it. And that brings me to the second financial goals category, that is managing money. So in this category of financial goals, you're deciding how you're going to be dispersing or using your money once you've made it. And it, of course, relies on you having made the money in the first place. This is where saving comes in, budgets come in, and again, planning cannot be overemphasized. You're going to need to plan what you're going to be spending your money on, whether you're going to be reinvesting, saving, giving to charitable organization, taking yourself out on a treat, entertaining yourself, living, paying rent, buying property. All of those things come into this category. And if you're in debt, this is when you need to have a plan to get out of debt and get out of debt quickly. And now that brings me to the third and final category of financial goals, and that is how you multiply your money. So multiplying your money or investing is just simply you putting money into an asset or a business with the hopes that it will generate an income or a profit for you. And of course, you cannot multiply money if you don't have money, and you cannot have money to invest if you don't manage your money. So this stage or this type of financial goal really kind of depends on how well you do the other 2. And again, if you are in debt, get out of debt quickly, because the interest on debts and loan are higher than the interest that you're going to be making on an investment. Don't be in such a rush to fall for Ponzi schemes. I have done, and I've said this in so many videos, I have lost $10,000 out of sheer ignorance and wanting to get rich quick. And I put $10,000 into what ended up being a Ponzi scheme. It was an investment company where they said they are going to be trading in currencies and minerals, and you just be getting profit. Anyway, don't fall for those kind of tricks. So when it comes to investing, invest in things that are simple, things that you understand. And if somebody promises you such a high return on investment on such a short period of time, kind of ask questions and be wary of such things. So now that you know the 3 types of financial goals, we can now move on to the best way to set your financial goals. And if you don't have a pen and paper with you right now, you're going to need to get one, because this is where it gets really, really juicy. So number 1, you're going to need to decide which of these 3 financial goals you're trying to meet. Are you trying to make more money? Are you trying to manage your money? Or are you trying to invest your money? So once you've decided which financial goal you're going to be pursuing, write it down. What gets written gets remembered. Number 3, make sure that these financial goals are relevant to you and they're specific to your needs and where you are in your life right now. We all have peer pressure. We all have the complex and the need to want to please people or to appear to be where we are not yet. And this tends to get us into debt, especially if we have credit cards. We are buying things that we haven't really got money for, to please and to impress people who don't care about us ultimately. So make sure whatever goal you're setting is specifically for you and is relevant to you in your current situation, whether you're looking to make more money or to manage your money better or to get out of debt or to invest. Whatever your goal is, make sure it is specifically relevant to you in your life right now. It takes a lot of introspective look and sitting down with yourself and just being honest, but you may also have to say no to friends at certain times where they want to go out drinking and want to go to certain places and you know that you cannot afford it. It's going to take a lot of humility and courage as well on your part, but just be honest with who you are and where you're trying to get in your life. So number 1, decide. Number 2, write it down. Number 3, make sure it's relevant to you. And number 4, make your goal specific. How much money are you trying to save? How much debt are you trying to get out of? And how much time are you giving yourself to get out of that debt? And number 5, break them down into smaller actionable steps, milestones, and targets that will actually allow you to track your progress as you move along. Say, for example, your target is to make $1 million in 1 year. If you were to break it down and say, how many people do I need to sell a product for at a certain amount of money to make $1 million? Maybe I'm going to design a bag and I'm going to make sure that this bag is made of leather and it's going to be really good quality so that it's a high value bag. And I'm going to have to sell maybe 5,000 units of this bag at $200 each to make $1 million. That seems more attainable. So now instead of me looking at $1 million, I am looking at 5,000 people buying one product at $200. And maybe I have a course. I have to find a way in which I will reach 5,000 people to subscribe to my course, which they will pay $17 for every month for 12 months in order for me to make $1 million in revenue in a 12-month period. And I don't know about you, but as for me, when you break it down like this, it feels like it's attainable. The $1 million doesn't look like $1 million anymore. Now the shift is from the $1 million to 5,000 people. And it really helps to make it look and feel much easier than it actually is. So just before we round up things, I just wanted to do a quick recap and say, guys, whatever your vision, write it down, make it plain. As the great book says, write your vision down, make it plain, so whoever reads it can run with it. So when you read your own vision, you're able to run with it. Wherever you are in your life, whatever stage you are in your life, you have to have financial goals, and it's important that they are specific to you and relevant to you and where you are in your life. So you have to be honest with yourself. Take stock of where you are and what you have or what you're trying to achieve in your own life as an individual. And now that you've written your goals down, make sure that they are time bound. Give yourself a time to work with them and plan. Do not neglect to plan. Whatever it is that you're doing, do not neglect to plan. And if it will help you, which it will, break it down into smaller actionable steps. My hope and my goal with this video is that you've been inspired and that you've been helped. And if you have, please let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. I do look forward to seeing you on the next video, so be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out those videos when they come out. I always love hearing from you and chatting with you in the comment section below. So comment, share, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.